Hey there, I'm Alex. I don't have the world's best setup in the world, but today I'm going to be opening up Pokemon Obsidian Flames. It releases on August 11th, but some stores do actually have it already. So just going through and opening up some cards and seeing what we get. Quick disclaimer, I don't have the most experience in the world opening up any Pokemon packs anymore. In fact, most of my stuff is, most of my trading cards are actually Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I stopped that a little while ago. Stopped doing that. And it wasn't really an opening kind of situation, but I did enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh cards quite a bit. But anyways, basically, I managed to get some of these packs early. I got 2 booster boxes early, and I know that there's a lot of people really excited for this, but yeah, I'll just be opening up some packs, and that's literally how I used to open up Yu-Gi-Oh packs, but I don't think that works anymore. As for these Pokemon TCG live stuff, these cards right here, I don't care for them, and therefore they're all yours. Okay, so we got, let's see, Combi, Diglett, Rowlet, Baltoy, oh my gosh, Toedscruel, and man, that Solrock is weird, Dugtrio, Buizel, Lapras, and I can never say that, Toxtricity. Toxtricity. Okay. And yeah, basically I have, like I said before, I've got 0 experience with Pokemon cards. I used to collect them when I was young. As much as I could. My family was not we didn't really have like a ton of stuff. And I'm not saying we were completely impoverished or anything like that, but I think the focus was living over random stuff, so I got to enjoy everyone else's Pokemon cards, and that's fine. It was a great childhood, but yeah, nowadays I do a lot of gaming and stuff like that. I don't obviously do YouTube full-time, or else I would be completely broke. I really like that Dragonair, and then Pidgey. A nice little hollow Darkrai, and I can't talk. That's going to be something that hopefully fixes over time. But at the rate of trying to make this not a 45-minute video or anything like that, we can just get to opening this stuff. Here's your TCG card if you guys want it. Got Finazin, I love Larvesta, Fungus, Pidgey, Houndstone, Diggersby, Camerupt, Young Goose, Patrol Captain, a Palafin. I do like Palafin, but only his design. I definitely named him All Might in the game. I don't know if anyone else did. It was just a time-appropriate reference. Though I don't usually name my Pokemon. I just had to name him. Oh my goodness. Little TCG card. Even if you're only here for the TCG cards, there you go. I like Oddish, Swablu, Glimmet. I actually found like 3 shinies of these in the games very early on, and I'm not sure why, but that was fun. Citizen, Drampa, and Thundurus. That's a really cool card. Well, the Pokemon are a little iffy to me, but that's okay. Everyone's got their favorite Pokemon and Pokemon cards and stuff like that. You got Litwick, Young Goose. I like the Charmander, showing a little bit more attitude than normal Charmanders that I've seen. Dratini, Clodsire, Granbull, Malamar, Combi, Teamstar Grunt, and a Melmetal EX. I do like that. I'm sure other people like that as well. I've heard EX pulls are actually pretty common in this, but always a pretty card. Currently, I'm probably not the most reactionary YouTuber out there. I'm kind of non-reactionary and extremely sarcastic, so we'll see what happens. There's our TCG card. Lechonk is the best. Barboach, Wiglet, Skovit, Mug Trio is dope. Kangaskhan, Whiscash, Rockruff, Clodsire, and wow, that's a pretty Claydol. And basic energy. What am I doing? My hands have no idea what they're doing. Honestly, I'm not on here trying to make like tons of money or anything like that. I just figured I'm starting to get back into opening up Pokemon cards and stuff, and I figured if I'm going to be doing that, then I will just share with all of you guys, because some people don't get to do this, and that's fine. And some people actually do other things that are just totally awesome. I love that Togepi card. Anyways, I'm just talking to myself right now, as most YouTubers do, and overthinking everything, because that's kind of what I do. And I can't stop looking at myself, so sometimes I'll look at you, and sometimes I'll look at me, and I'll be like, sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad at opening packs right now. I see some of these YouTubers out there, and they are just incredible at opening these packs, and I'm just super impressed all the time. And yeah, Palpitoad, Zigzagoon, Scyther, Meltan, Floatzel. Oh, I like that Umbreon. That's pretty cool. Lapras is also really cool. Espeon, Palpitoad, and Darkrai. Very cool cards. I'm sure all the audio will just pick up all this crackling, and it'll be a grand old time. And oh crap, that is just fun. TCG card. Feel free to pause. Got that beautiful Lechonk again. I love Wiglet. Scorvid is a really cool card in this. Flamingo, Wooper, Grumpig, Togekiss. Man, that thing is massive. Please guys, yeah, if you guys want to give me tips on how to open up Pokemon packs, feel free. I am clearly not that good at it. Ooh, Charcadet. Ponyard, Lillipup, Graballer, Masquerain, Gumshoes, Pupitar, Serena. Oh, that thing is so cool. Oh, and we got a Gita too. Holy cow. I absolutely love, like I said, I'm mostly just getting back into these, so I don't have a ton of experience with these whole full art rare cards, but these are pretty cool. As you can see me ducking down behind my thing. Eventually I'll get a better setup if this all goes well. And yes, I do sleeve my cards. I am just putting them off to the side right now. Trying to not make this a massively long video because, well, you know why. Oh my gosh. Not so bad. Okay. TCG. Palpitoad, Zigzagoon, and my Scyther, Meltan, Beardrick. I like that Charmeleon, man, that's awesome. Excadrill, Pokemon League Headquarters, Skarmory, Scizor. That's nice. Just moving some stuff out of the way because I don't have the best setup for this. Basically what I'm sitting in right now is a mass of what I call my office in my house. It's basically where I do a ton of 3D printing, and my actual work, which is engineering. And so we've got some Pokemon stuff back here. We got some collectible Dark Crystal stuff, some 3D printing stuff up here, some amiibos. Like, it's just a mismatch of everything. Clefairy, Capsakid, Town Store, Cryogonal, there it is, Ninetales, Poltegeist, I love that thing, Toedscruel, Electric, Granbull, and Glamora EX. Honestly, I know this isn't everyone's favorite Pokemon, but I love this Pokemon, and I can't explain why. I think it's the closest thing to what we would have gotten as a fossil, but I love this thing. As you can tell, I don't actually talk this much, which is why my voice keeps cutting in and out. It's pretty great, or not cutting in and out, but just it starts off real loud and then gets real quiet eventually. Got Charcadet again, Pawniard again in the same order. Lillipup, Griballer, Pidgeotto looks really good. Dragonair, Armarouge, Litwick is a great Pokemon. Masquerain, and there's that Palafin again. That's great. Oh, and here's your card. Thanks for sticking with me if you got it this far. If you're just here for the Pokemon redeem cards, then that's fine. Enjoy. I'm enjoying myself. There you go. Got Togepi, Bonsly, Dolliv, Timple, Solrock, Dugtrio, Houndstone. I'm so bad at that. Surskit, Lycanroc, and that awesome Claydol again. I love those cards. I'm not a big fan of like Gloom as a Pokemon. Of course, I'm a big fan of the 151 being a 90s baby, but I don't know if you guys have seen the Gloom full art rare for this set, but it is beautiful. Just beautiful. We got Clefairy, Capsakid, Town Store, Cryogonal, Ortega, Volcarona is one of my favorite Pokemon. Altaria, Toedscool, Capsakid, Houndstone EX looks real good again. I don't know if you guys ever played the original where Volcarona was released, but I thought that thing was going to be like 7 feet tall until I saw it in game in one of the newer 3D games. I seriously thought he was going to be 7 feet tall. They displayed him as a legendary. I think he was level 72. He was just a massive looking sprite, and I just assumed that he was a giant Pokemon. But still one of my favorite Pokemon. Got Surskit, Numel or Numel, Graveyard, Tynamo, Diggersby, Camerupt, Clodsire, Ortega, a basic Fire Energy. Look at that, it's a gold card. And Toxicity. Look at that. That is beautiful. Very cool. Like I said, not the most reactionary person in the world, but that's fine, right? Maybe I'll be more explosive reactionary in the future. Okay. Got the TCG live card. There's the code right there. Togepi, Bonsly, Dolliv, Timple, Houndoom, looks great. Brazius, Magnezone, Boonsweet, Electros, and another Gita. That's great. That's what I say. See, I'm sure if I get faster at opening these packs, I can shorten down the videos a little bit too. Phantom is great, Vulpix, Froakie, Darumaka, Granbull, Malamar, Grumpig, Lechonk looks great always. Scovillain and Togekiss is back out, and there's the TCG live card. I like the new silver borders on the edge. That looks really great. I'm not sure if that's a permanent change, Just like I said, not a lot of experience in this or anything like that, but if it is a permanent change over the yellow, that's fantastic. TCG live card. Electric, Larvitar, Magnemite, Eevee, Ninetales, Poltergeist, Toedscruel, Rhyme, Salandit, and Scizor looks great. I don't know about you guys, but if you guys played the actual Scarlet and Violet game, seeing that Toedscool running just cracked me up. Seeing Sudowoodo move at the speed of light was also very interesting. Especially when my first one was a shiny, and it definitely got away because I did not think that they would move that fast. And no, I didn't save. Darumaka, Buizel, Boonsweet, Magnemite, Arven, Stunfisk, Umbreon, Magnezone, Trio, and Darkrai. And there's the code. Got Toedscool running like crazy again. Houndour, Combee, Diglett, Solrock, Dugtrio, Houndstone, Larvesta looking fine. Drillbur, Scovillain. There's that TCG card. Harvesta, Rowlet, Funnelbee, Smoliv, Poppy, Lunatone, Dartrix, Gloom always looks good in those backgrounds. Frogadier, there's a Palmont EX, that looks really good. Nope, almost put that in the wrong spot. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. The things I say on these videos, I like that, that looks good. Hopefully you guys will be more reactionary for me on things like that gold card that I should have definitely reacted better for. There's your code. Got Rowlet, Baltoy, Finizen, Larvesta, Diggersby, Camerupt, Clodsire, Wooper, and I'm gonna let Toka guess. The Wooper line in this new game was great. I got a shiny, and I was very surprised to learn that it was the same color. As the JoJo version, I thought that we could get both. And then I had the shiny sparkles, and I was an idiot at that point. Pidgey, Combee, Vroom, Larvitar, Salazzle, Oinkologne, Lycanroc, Vulpix, Tadbulb, and Thundurus. Okay, and we got Fungus, Pidgey, Litwick, Yungoos, Granbull, Malamar, Grumpig, Lillipup, Squovit, and a Pidgeot EX. Holy cow. That looks awesome. And some of these like full art cards will actually make me say that they're awesome instead of wow, cool. There's that card for you guys. We got Cleffa, Inkay, Toedscool, Groundor, Houndour, Probopass, Linehoon, Skarmory, Bellybolt looking fine again, Clodsire, Dragonite EX. That's pretty good. I'm honestly, I don't know, maybe it's a hot take or something, but I am not a huge fan of the hats in these games. But I am genuinely curious about your guys' thoughts on that. Like, if you love the hats, great, tell me. If you hate the hats, come tell me and agree with me. I wish there was an option to turn them off. Honestly, I am obviously one of the people who I didn't love Mega Evolutions at the beginning, but I I learned to love them, and now I miss them. Electros, there's a Charmander set, Darumaka, and that Palafin is coming up quite a bit. Almost done this box. Yes, I do have 2 boxes. I don't know if I mentioned that. We got card for you guys. Tadbulb, Steenie, Wooper, Baltoy, Wugtrio, Darmanitan, Stoutland, Magnemite, Arboliv, Darkrai. I did mention something about Smoliv being one of the first new Pokemon that they revealed to us for the new games, and I told my friend, I said, oh, if they make a shiny and that olive is not a brown olive, I will be incredibly upset. And they pulled through for me finally. Game Freak is give or take sometimes. Got Glimmet, Tadbulb, Lechonk, Barboach, Bronzong, Flamigo, Beartrick, Froakie. There's that Gloom I was talking about. Toxicity. Toxicity. Look at this thing. Just incredible. I am a plant guy, so maybe that's what's going on, but I love this thing. That is great. And the full art with the Weedles in the bottom right corner. It looks fantastic. Oh my goodness, I can't open this one at all. Obviously don't want to damage the cards when I'm opening this, so once I get myself into a rut, I've got to carefully remove it. Remove myself from the rut. Here's the card. Got Carvana, Lechonk, Fungus, Nosepass, Frogadier, Drampa, Sharpedo, Armor Rouge, Togedemaru, and oh, look at that. That's a nice Entei. That's a nice boulder. That's a nice Entei. I like that. It is super hot in my house. We don't have air conditioning. We do live in Canada, but in my area, this time around August 8th or 9th now, because I am recording this super late at night, it is super hot. And I'd like my window open, but sometimes things come up and that would very much ruin any sort of recording that I have going on. So we got Wiglet, Skolvet, Palpitoad, Zigzagoon, Charmeleon, Excadrill, Pidgeotto, Meltan, Phantump, and the Togekiss makes a return. I've never actually used Togekiss, and I think this set is trying to tell me to use all my Palafin and my Togekiss more. But I haven't used many in a while. Every now and then I'll come online for some raids, like I'm really excited for the Mewtwo raid and stuff like that, but otherwise I don't play too often anymore. My brain is stuck in Pikmin 4. Oh yeah, there's the Pidgeot EX. Also a very nice card. Though, again, I am just new to this, so maybe EX cards are not the most fantastic cards in the world, and I'm just completely crazy. But, if not, maybe my niece will benefit from some of these. Though my niece is not old enough to decide if she likes Pokemon yet, I'm sure she will like Pokemon. Dragonair, Arbolivia, Teamstar Grunt, Darmanitan, Clefairy, and a nice Scizor as well. I'm still old-fashioned in the way that my original Pokemon cards, the holographics, just the basic holographics, were the top of the line. I do have some strange and interesting Pokemon cards from throughout the years, like the two-part Lugia cards, the ones top and bottom, the basically Union cards now, but these are pretty old. Oddish, Finizen, Herdier, Glimmet looking relaxed, Kangaskhan, Camerupt, Lapras, Diglett, Ninetales, Scoville. But yeah, basically when I see a holographic card, I'm like, ooh, that's really nice. Unfortunately, the holos that I did have from my youth, aside from one base set Charizard, are all very well used because they stayed in my pocket the whole childhood. Lillipup, Crabrawler, Clefairy, Capsakid, Altaria, Mawile, Bouffalant, Swablu. Holy crap. Okay, we got a holy crap out of me. That is a very nice card. Side note, I did not know what I was getting into when I first opened these up. I did watch a couple minutes of another YouTuber's video, but I didn't see this one, so that is very well surprising, and we've only got one pack left in this box, so this is fantastic. Wow. Okay. Moving on. Getting something like that did not make the heat any less heated in this house. So, yeah, maybe one day I'll invest in an air conditioner. Got Rhyme, Rockruff, Wiglet, Shuckle. Oh, I love Shuckle. Masquerain, Gumshoes, Pupitar, Altaria, Togekiss, and another Gita comes back to haunt us. I don't know about you guys, but if you played the games, I'm just wondering if you actually had any amount of difficulty with Gita. I guess it would definitely depend on your Pokemon, but really I just took out Skeledirge and used that Scorch song. Oh my goodness, I can't remember anymore. His signature move, I used it a bunch, and suddenly my special attack was just wasting through all her Pokemon, and I found her battle to be kind of underwhelming, but some of the Elite Four were harder than her, in my opinion. Anyways, back to the grind. That feels weird. Something feels weird in here. Maybe it was just crazy. Maybe the card was lifted up funny or something. I don't know. Okay. Let's get you guys this guy. Right side up, possibly. Surskit, Numel, Graveyard, Dynamo, Grabomma. I can never say that one. Never mind. Arvin, Nosepass, Sinistea, and a Tyranitar EX. Oh, that's really cool. I really like that one. I'm not really a sucker for Tyranitar, but in this case I am. Plus they're not showing off the hats too much, and with me wearing a hat saying that I didn't like the hats, I got some guts. There's that card right there. Got Buizel, Boonsweet, Magnemite, Larvesta, Bellybolt. That's a great card. I know I got that before, but I didn't get a look. Palafin, Kangaskhan, Thundurus, and basic Dark Energy. I don't know anymore, honestly. I will learn this. I will learn over time. Okay. Look at me spoiling the first card right away. There's the code. Phantom, Vulpix, Froakie, Buizel, Stunfisk, Umbreon, Poppy, Brawler, Dratini, and that Claydol comes back to haunt me. I swear, all the cards that are coming back to haunt me are Pokemon that I just never really used in the game. By the time I found a Baltoy and Emerald, it was in that, the Rayquaza Tower. And by then I was like, I'm not interested. Rowlet, Bunnelby, Baltoy, Carvana. Every time I see this card, there's another popular YouTuber, and he sings in my head. Flamigo, Bronzong, Beatrick, Excadrill, Brazius, and Darkrai. Might have to start another pile for the commons. Commons and other not crazy rare Charizards, and I'm assuming that's a rare Charizard. Every time I get a Charizard card, I'm like, that's a rare card. Hopefully. Oh my goodness, I just ripped that one in half. Poor guy. Got Darumaka, Boonsweet, Magnemite, Larvesta, Lunatone, Dartrix, Salazzle, Cubchoo, and look at that Varoom. Oh, and there's that cool Entei again. Full art Varoom. Very cool. Just gonna move a couple cards. There we go. And just making sure we're recording everything. Yep. Okay. And let's see what we got. We got the Lechonk, the Fungus, Nosepass, Litwick, Charmeleon, Excadrill, Pidgeotto, Carvana. Again, I'm telling you, Magneton Palafin is back to hurt me for not using him. Oops. Not used to my desk being so cramped up with cards. Oh my goodness. Just when I start thinking that I've opened it fast enough, it gets stuck on me. And that's totally user error. Rowlet, Bunnelby, Smoliv, I love this Pokemon. Pidgey, Oinkologne, Lycanroc, Probopass, Rhyme, Oddish, and oh, there's Revavroom EX. Just to, well, not really complete the set, but it's pretty cute. Though this one is a little angrier than I need it to be. But yeah, there's that code. Got a Dino, Charmander, Dratini, Oddish, Dragonair, Armarouge, Ortega, Scizor, Bronzor, and Scizor. Jeez. Trying to make me use Steel Pokemon. Oh my goodness. I bet you there's like a tab or a trick to opening these and I'm just not seeing it. Or maybe people are better than me and that's totally possible. Combi, Varoom, Larvitar, Cleffa, Linoon, Skarmory, Wugtrio, Vulpix is back, Salandit, and the Claydol is coming back to haunt me. I swear. It's like Alex. You never used me. How could you? And I'll continue not to use them. Finizen, Herdier, Glimmet, Rhyme, Volcarona looking awesome again. Alterior is always what I say, I'm not sure. Houndoom, Varoom, Smoliv, Toxtricity. My goodness. Okay. Out. Got Inkay, Toadscool, Runnin, Houndour, Tadbulb, Darmanitan, Stoutland, Frogadier, Entei again, Cryogonal again, and Gita is coming back to hurt me after what I said about her not being a very difficult battle. She's there, she's looking at me, she's angry. I'm sorry, there's not much I can say. Your battle was not hard. But I really don't expect many Pokemon battles to be hard except for, no spoilers, one dude in Legends Arceus. That plus a boss battle in the right behind him, right after him, was a little difficult. Shuckle, Bisharp, Brazius, Magnezone, I'm not saying that, Clement, Tadbulb, I'm not saying that either, or Thundurus. Man, I hope someone's getting something out of those cards. Wooper, there's that Baltoy, and there's that singing Pokemon now. Sharpedo, Espeon, Chandelure, Newell, and that Entei. is coming back. I love Entei, but out of the three, Raikou, however you want to say it, it's probably my favorite. But what they did to him in, or I'm not going to say much, but in case you haven't seen it, but I'm not a big fan of new trailer for Scarlet and Violet DLC, and we will see if I love it in the end. More Lillipup, Mawile, Arven, Stunfisk. Actually, Arven's battle at the end there was a higher up fight for me. Wasn't expecting him to be so strong, especially with the uselessness of fighting Titan Pokemon that he was. I guess there was one where most of his Pokemon tend to tank the hits, and that was really cool. I think that was the whichever version of Donphan you guys had. And his Pokemon tended to tank the hits for me, which was really nice, because I was up to a very strong fire type, and that was stupid of me. I really like that Squirtle, it's real cute. Just all that squeaking. You know, that's a sign of someone who's opening it fast enough. I'm just kidding. Toxel, Charcadet, Ponyard, again in the same order. Sinistea, Umbreon, Poppy, Lunatone, Thundurus, Diggersby. Ooh, a full art Poppy card. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. Wow, very nice. Considering that we haven't really had many pulls in this box so far, that's really good. Maybe really good. Sometimes I don't want to look at myself, so I end up just looking randomly, and it's real fun. Audino, Charmander, Dratini, Oddish, Camerupt, Lapras, Masquerain, Darumaka, and oh, that's cool. Pidgeot EX, Togekiss, and oh, there's that card for you guys. And I put this in the wrong pile because I am crazy. There we go. Look at that. I like the contrast on these ones. Very cool. Excuse me. It's definitely bedtime for me at this point, but that's okay for now. Okay, there's that card. Got Tadbulb, Numel, Mawile, Togedemaru, Dartrix, Salazzle, Oinkologne, Flamigo, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, and a Clefable EX. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. That is so cool. Well, you know what? Let's look at the EX card first. Clefable EX, looking pretty good. Got a Clefable card from the base set a while back. But now we got the Pidgey. And the Pidgeot. Looking fine. Look at that. Great contrast, very cartoony. I love that. Those are great. I'm not sure when that popped out, but my audio stopped working entirely, and hopefully that doesn't completely upset the balance of, you know, the world. I don't have any avatars nearby to restore balance, so that really sucked. It just randomly stopped at 38 minutes. Whoops. Town Store, Gragonol, Togepi, Bonsly, I'm not saying that, King Gambit, Oinkologne, Mawile, Salazzle, and Thundurus. Everything's still recording though, right? Yes. It'd be pretty funny to just watch me say, oh yes, this is what I'm getting. This is what's happening. Yes. Don't look it down, because there's nothing there. And you just see this tiny guy wherever I'm going to be located in the video. Got Bisharp, Magneton, Temple, Heatmore, Togetic, Volcarona, Poltergeist, Camerupt, Steenie, and Palafins coming back to punch me in the face. Excellent. Oh my goodness. Just ridiculous sometimes. There's that card. Dolliv, Temple, Surskit, Numel, Letter of Encouragement, Chandelure, Patrol Cap, Scyther, Mawile, and Togekiss coming back. By the way, if any of these cards don't seem to work right now, it's because this set is supposed to come out on August 11th. Hopefully they update your games in a few days, or hopefully now. And that'll be that, and you don't even have to worry about this. But if they don't work, then that's probably why. Toedscruel, Ninetales, Dugtrio, Eevee, Rowlet, and Darkrai. It's nice Eevee. One of my piles is starting to slant. Tower Pisa going on there. Not a good idea. There we go. Graveyard, Dynamo, Phantom, Vulpix, Blossom, Pokemon League Headquarters, Lunatone, Wiglet, Barboach, and Scovillain. Excellent. This card, this pack feels thick. And hard to open, but which ones have not been for me. There's that. Got Sinistea, this thick. Tadbulb, Numel, Mawile, Houndstone, Diggersby, Solrock, Bronzong, and we've completed the set with Pidgeotto and Entei. Now we've got that whole set, and you can't see anything, but there we go. I love that. Tells you Route 1, Route 4, and Route 18. That's awesome. I love that. I'm not sure why, but I wasn't expecting all three of them. Oh my goodness. To have one of those. That really gave me trouble opening that one. There's that TCG live card. Froakie, Darumaka, Buizel, Bonesweet, Serena, Lycanroc, Probopass, Bunnelby, Oinkolona's back, Toedscruel EX, ready to run his way into my nightmares. That's awesome. Almost done. TCG Live. Togedemaru, Graveyard. The Chonk is adorable. Togepi, Houndoom, Granbull, Malamar, Vengeful Punch, Finizen, Scizor, and Basic Energy. I would love to get another Charizard, but I am not opposed to what I got originally. Magnemite, Larvesta, Rowlet, Bunnelby, Vengeful Punch, Skarmory, Espeon, Fungus, Bonsly, and Gita's coming back to haunt me. There's that again. Let's not do that to my piles. Now you can see what it's like when someone opens up Pokemon cards who aren't used to opening up Pokemon cards. That was not really English, but please bear with me. Gloom, Bronzer, Snubble, Grumpig, Clodsire, Bellibolt, Lechonk, Toxel, and Toxtricity. Just wanted to see Paldean, Clodsire, but isn't there only one Clodsire? Does that imply that there will be another Clodsire? Because the other one is Quagsire, isn't it? Yeah, the other one is Quagsire. But okay, we can imply all we want. Got Smoliv, Pidgey, Combee, Rhyme, Sharpedo, Linoon, Darmanitan, Larvitar, Audino, Ortega. Full art card. Very pretty. Oh my goodness. Just when I start to think I'm getting good at it, I become bad at it. As if I wasn't the whole time. Caps a Kid, Drillbur, Cubchew, Spoink, Flamigo, Bronzong, Beertrick, Tadbulb, Lampent, Claydol is back. Funny. Likes doing that to me. We're down to a few packs left. And I would like... You know what? I'm fine with what I got. I'm totally fine with what I got. But I would like... Honestly, another one of those glooms. Got Rhyme, Spoink, Dynamo, Surskit, Dartrix, Frogadier, Salazzle, Spoink, again, Lechonk, and Palafin. Man. Basically, fun fact, me and my cousins, or me and one of my cousins, used to open up Yu-Gi-Oh cards all the time. And... honestly, I'm not really sure why we did it. It was a lot of fun, and we did not make enough money for it. So, I don't know why we did that, but in the end, I ended up with... I ended up with this. Yes, technically this, but that thing is awesome. Very cool. I do love Ice Cube, though. I'm a little biased, but yeah, I ended up with... not all from buying with my cousin, but I ended up with 24,000 and above Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm still staring at myself. Hi. Those are the, that's the code for you, but I ended up with something like 24,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I collected a bunch of ghost rares at the time, and everyone was like, oh, they're not worth much, and now they're worth everything, and I can't seem to find them now, so that's great. I know where my Blue Eyes Ghost Rare is, but that's about it. Boonsweet, Bullpix, Swag Trio, Kangaskhan, Whiscash, Graveyard. Oh, shit. Shoot? I don't know. the word is in my channel, but I'm afraid to say it online. Great. Greedent EX. Very pretty. Thing with all these terraforming, terrestrializing cards is they're all going to sparkle like crazy because that's part of their design. So it's kind of fantastic. Okay, there we go. Boonsweet, Vulpix, Phantom, Wooper, jeez, Dragonair, Among Us, Trevenant, Beertrick, Zigzagoon, Scovillain. I'm noticing that a lot of the left side didn't really seem to have much, and all of the right side is some pretty big pulls. I'm not sure if it's built like that, but that'd be crazy, right? Got Magnemite, Eevee, Toadschool, Houndour, Gumshoes, Ninetales, Poltergeist, Seismitoad, Dynamo, Gita, and I'm running out of voice. Which is great because we have one more pack left. I really don't talk very much for work. I literally sit behind a computer and design stuff, but not a lot of people talk to me during my workday. We got Toadschool, Houndour, Combee, Diglett, Skarmory, Sharpedo, Espeon, Whiscash, Pupitar, and Scizor is back. But yeah, not a bad pull for sure. I'm pretty sure that these are the two rarest cards that I got out of these pulls, which is all in one booster box. But yeah, thank you very much for sticking around if you did till the end. If you like this, feel free to like and subscribe, and have a great night, great day, good evening, goodbye.